I'm sick of working as hard as
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Unfiltered Truth. I'm here with my brother from another mother on the other coast, the almighty, the incomparable, the chocolate, the rounded.
Hey, what's good, y'all? Been a while. It's good to be back. It's good to be black.
Yes.
As always, it's good to see my brother from another, Phil Robinson the third.
Yes, sir. What's going on, Blazing
Hope you enjoyed your 40th, man. Shit.
40th and Father's Day. I got my one weekend out of the year, so now all I got to do is come out of pocket and hand to others.
So, Phil, we got a lot to dig into. I know a lot of people have been yearning, waiting for some good Raider news to talk about. Because, I mean, we just been having like the recycled shit. Everybody thinking about what's going on with this? What's going on with that? Well, we said that about 5 weeks, 6 weeks, 7 weeks ago. Shit, I'm tired of talking about that shit. Let's talk about the new shit. Let's talk about what's going on with this team. The team so far looks like, I'd say they're about what, 80, I'd say about 85%, 90% ready with this roster going forward. There might be a few things they need to go on and adjust. Maybe they feel like they can add and upgrade one more spot, or just to, create a little bit more competition.
Absolutely. I mean, at this point, you've seen pretty much everybody that you've got. They've got a chance to see who, at this point, they're looking at who it is that they think they'll be able to work with. But the beauty, and I want to just hold and just suggest that everybody should just pump the brakes and let's not get too worked up over OTAs, is that this coaching staff is not going to make up their minds on a player prior to seeing them in pads.
And see, everybody's always gotten the hype off of, oh yeah, he looks great in minicamp. He looks great in mandatory OTA. They're looking at, no, you get shoulder pads, helmet on, and you're hitting, you're doing physical work. I know, yes, they do physical work, but when I mean you're getting in the trenches of things, that's when we're going to actually know what we have as a team. That's how it should be conducted, not going off of guys running left and right through the field on 7-on-7s, or, you know, if they do 11-on-11, but, you know, just doing two-hand touch. You ain't going to know shit.
Right. What's going on, Q?
Hey, Q, how you doing? Jim, how you doing? Dubs, how you doing? Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are having a successful and positive week. Who would Sue work with the 34D? See, the thing is, it's not just a 34D. They're going to be running nickel package. They're going to be running a lot of things. The thing is, Ndamukong Suh could work in anything. Now, will Ndamukong Suh work with the money that he's looking for?
Said, unfortunately, the Raiders are not
going
to
big
what he's looking for. So, so where if you could just help me remind me, how much did we say that you should spend for Ndamukong Suh?
You said what, the numbers?
Yeah.
I think Sue's looking for about what? Up to the max, about what, 8 mil? And I think we're looking at probably about giving him about what, 3.5?
Mm-hmm.
I said
5, and I said 5 and 5 was being generous.
I think 3.5 is good, but I think there's other things he's looking to get within this contract if he signs with us. I think, you know, a lot of these guys, you got to look, he's at an age where he's 35. He could be looking to try to get some incentives, try to get maybe an injury clause or so, where let's say he hurts himself in camp and he can't play during the season. Remember Gerald McCoy? Got mad respect for Gerald McCoy, but if he had something that happened to him like Gerald McCoy, God knows I don't want anybody to go through that. He could have something set up where, well, I get an injury clause and I'm getting, instead of partial pay of maybe, I don't know, league veteran minimum, I want to be able to get half of what my contract is.
Sitting on the bench at 35 years old.
Out for the season. Yeah.
Out for the year.
Yeah. I don't think the Raiders want to dawdle in too much of that. I think the Raiders need to just sit back, see what you have in Pharrell Jr., see what you have in Butler. You have a lot of D tackles on this depth chart, and you need to give these younger guys an opportunity. And that's been one thing the Raiders have done over the years. You've had young guys on that roster and did not wait to give them the chance. Look at Danico Autry. Look at what I say, old boy's name for the Broncos now.
I know who you're talking about. I'm trying to remember it. Shelby Harris.
You did not wait. And, you know, everybody wanted to drag Reggie McKenzie on him. But Reggie McKenzie actually made a solid steal.
Mm-hmm.
Did not wait to see their true talent. Oh, we got to have an old-ass veteran we got to put there. Let these young guys get the opportunity to come out and display their talent. If you know how to coach it and you know how to develop it, you stick with it. And it's okay to have a veteran, but I'm sorry. I'm just tired of going that route. And I'm tired of these young guys not getting a chance to display what they can really do. Because, you know, the funniest shit, you know, I can't believe I'm actually saying it. Jihad Ward, when he left from us, he was able to display some of his talent. Yeah, I wouldn't have took him that high, but you get where I'm coming from with being able to play and show what he can really do.
I mean, you take what you say, and then you go and look back at how many of the Raiders' first round draft picks never got signed to second contracts. I mean, that's happened since forever. At some point, if you want to be successful, especially in today's NFL, you got to be able to start re-signing your own guys, because it's far, far cheaper and more financially feasible to keep your own guys than it is to think that you're going to be winning free agency by doling out huge deals year after year. That's how you end up in a situation like the Saints, where every year they start off, they're $150 million over the cap. They got to find ways to kick that, give everybody in the world Bobby Bonilla deals so that they can field a team.
Oh, man. You know, I mean, we're talking about that D-line interior-wise because, I mean, outside the D-ends, even your backup D-ends, I feel like they're set. Your linebacking core, you're set. Maybe you could add another linebacker to help out in zone coverage. We don't know how far off Devon Diablo is with his injury. I hope he can get to 100%. But I will say this. The secondary is set. And like I had pounded the table back when we signed them, Rock Ya-Sin and Anthony Averett, those are your motherfucking starting corners.
Nate Hobbs in the slot.
If you want to argue, I'm going to get you the baby powder. Anthony Averett was ranked in the top 10 of press corners. Everybody was screaming Bradbury, but I'm like, I'd rather have the guy that was within the top 10 of press corners starting on the opposite end.
Working every day against guys like Hunter Renfrow and Devontae Adams, the route runners, who's going to teach him how to slow down the cheetah that he's got under the hood and pick apart some of these route combos, because if he can learn to run these routes the way receivers do, or learn how they're going to attack him with the speed that he's got, he's going to start taking a lot of passes to the house.
Yeah, absolutely. And then the other thing, you also can look at when Trayvon Mullen gets healthy. That's another good, solid, serviceable corner that you'll have on your depth chart. And, you know, some people are going to be like, well, why can't he start? No, he's not. He's not here right now. They're going with what they can see right now. Mullen, sorry, but you that deaf guy now.
But understand, with Mullen being as far down on the depth chart as he is, that speaks nothing but volumes for how much better our defense has gotten.
Absolutely. And, you know, everybody and damn, I was just thinking about something. You know, our safety group, you know, we haven't talked about Trayvon Morrig. I mean, he's going in year 2. I mean, that's going to be that position is already set.
Yeah.
So we ain't got to worry about that. I know everybody's saying, well, what about Jonathan Abram? Is he going to be starting? No, he's not.
Unless he gets a hell of a lot better in pass coverage, who knows? Because you know what, Jonathan Abram is playing with that chip on his shoulder. He walking around looking disrespected, like he's tired of the disrespect, like he gonna put some respect on his MF name. Now,
I mean, he should have felt that after what Najee did to him in week 2. But you know, I'm just saying.
Hey, you know, he took it well. He took it well. You know, sometimes you got to chalk it up and understand that you're going to be that guy that got guys.
Sir, no, sir. He was a highlight reel, okay, over on the East Coast. He was on Telemundo. He was on Univision, on both channels. Shit, he was on Shanghai's sports network. Oh, yeah.
On Shanghai's network. So what were you doing watching Shanghai's network?
Hey, bro, look, when you got like Direct TV, you can get all them damn networks, man. I mean, shit, you can look at this. Damn, but Saudi Arabia had this shit. They got that shit too. Germany had their shit. They said, oh, steamroll. I'm just saying.
Wow.
That man was a highlight reel around the whole goddamn world.
It happens. That was ugly, though, but it happens. I prefer it to be my guy doing the stiff arming, but it happens.
I'm just saying, you got to learn to bounce back from that. Yeah, but and then I just realized, Deron Hammond, Deron Harmon, he's gonna be your other starting safety.
Yeah, that's what I figured when they signed him from the jump, unless somebody was able to come in and knock some socks off. But he's supposed to be the field general out there, the veteran who can coordinate it all and get everybody to line up and be where they're supposed to be. And that'll be good.
And I'm going to say this. I went back and looked at a few things when he was with Atlanta. He wasn't help. He was really a help, because I thought Atlanta should have got shredded on a handful of things, but him and I'll say a familiar name, Eric Harris, made sure guys got lined up the correct way.
But I thought Hence Eric Harris was supposed to be trash. At least that's what everybody kept telling me.
I mean, hence why a lot of people thought Atlanta was going to end up finishing probably about only winning 2, maybe 4 games last year. They ended up winning about 7 games.
Yeah, they made a turnaround at the end of the season, playing with some heart. I think right about the time they switched the coach, I believe.
No. They had a new head coach.
They had the new head. That's
right. They was Arthur Smith, the new head coach.
That's right.
I just think maybe it's some of it had to do. Some of that really had to do with I don't know. Maybe Matt Ryan's he's just really not that fast. And with Arthur Smith, I mean, he has the speed at the running back position, got the wide receivers and all that. Well, not really, but I mean, he has it now. But I mean, anywho, side note. But yeah, we're going to be seeing some battles going on, Phil, because we still got some battles going on at the right tackle position, right guard, and left guard.
So what are your thoughts about Leatherwood having an early nose out in front over Brandon Parker, who just got re-signed to play the same position at right tackle? With all the training videos we've seen of Alex Leatherwood getting himself together and all of the inspirational talk we've seen and the work that he's put in, what do we look at it? Because remember, we're saving.
What did I just say about that line? I said once camp starts, I mean training camp, when you put the pads on, you're going to know. You're going to definitely know who's the real deal and who's not. Because we've heard this talk all before where it's like, oh, yeah, he's going to look like this. Yeah, he's going to look like that. It doesn't mean a damn thing to me until I see you going one-on-one against either Max Crosby or Chandler Jones, shit, even Malcolm Kuntz. Damn, if I want to go even further, Cleveland Farrell. So, again, when you get your ass on the field, when you're hitting, when you're getting physical on the one-on-ones, or you're going 7-on-7, or 11-on-11, then tell me who's your right tackle then. Now, if he's doing that, I'll be satisfied. I'll be like, damn. All right, Alex Leatherwood is doing it. But if Brandon Parker comes in and says, "Hold my beer," then you got that.
It is what it is. We're going with the best 5 that's available. Be ready when the time comes, my man.
And I'm going to say this. Like I said before, John Simpson was not safe.
No.
He wasn't safe. As I firmly believe, you end up having Parham and Illuminor taking those spots. Left guard and right guard. That's where I'm at.
You don't think Munford's going to be able to sneak in there and do something?
Not right now. Not right now. If they're having revolving problems again on the right side, then you give Munford a shot. But right now, if I did guess it, if Leatherwood is actually trying to be that guy, then he's going to be at right tackle. Surprise, that would be a shocker. I prefer him to be on that left side. We can just switch it around and stuff. But hey,
it's where his natural footwork is. But I'll say this to this, and coming into training camp, I believe that anybody can do anything until I'm proven otherwise.
Yeah.
So there could be this drastic, complete turnaround. The light could suddenly go off and he could get it all of a sudden. He's with some practice. He's retrained his body to step to the right instead of the left. Until training camp happens, we don't know what's going to be the case with Leatherwood.
I will say this. Jeff had said, Good is going to start somewhere, right? Good is not even healthy. And if he's not ready to go for mandatory July the 7th through the 9th, you got a problem. Because you're going to probably expect to see this man going on the PUP list. So, again, instead of being on social media, you should have focused on getting healthy. Just saying. Instead of trying to argue with CJ, you could have been getting healthy. Just saying. I know, Phil. I know. Go on and slander me later. But what did I want to start at? What did I want to say to you? Do you want to talk about Waller's contract? You want to talk a little bit about that?
Well, Waller seems to be the man of the hour, and the man that everybody is looking for, the man that everybody wants to hear about, the man that's everywhere.
Wide receiver, tight end, fullback, H-back. Let's go on and do a tight end reverse.
He might shotgun snap it to himself.
Tight end option. He played the double wing T.
The motion tight end, the
slot receiver as well.
The tight end flex, quick snap, quick snap jet sweep.
Oh shit, we done fucked up. Let's go on and call an audible. We're gonna put you at running back on 3rd and inches.
Right.
When you run at a spread. The man that can do it all. And then he'll end up dropping a rap beat on your ass. He'll bebop your ass.
Said not a rap beat. He'll drop bars on you, bro.
He's spitting fire.
He's got gold on his body. Y'all. He's got gold on his body.
So you mean his body is chrome, his blood is gasoline?
No, I said gold, not chrome.
Oh, damn, my fault. I'm thinking about Rick and Morty. Shit.
Nope.
So
now for updates. So rumor has it that, again, like I said, there was a large amount of money that his representation had been asking for, and the Raiders opted not to meet that price. Now, it still doesn't mean that this deal isn't going to get done. It's just probably good, safe bet that it's not going to get done at that exorbitant figure that was mentioned.
19.
So until they're able to get a little closer in their numbers and contracts and years of the deal, because I also believe that years was a deal breaker as well. They were 2 years, and he
wanted what, 4 years?
4, yeah.
3 or 4 years,
4,
what, 19 and a half?
Option, yeah.
About 19 and a half mil?
I do too, shit.
Listen to me. 3 years, $19.5 million?
Hey, if somebody give it to me,
19
I'll take it.
and a motherfucking million and a half?
Hey, get your money.
Shit.
What's up, y'all? Been a minute. Hey, we gotta stay focused, bro. That's all.
Jerome, happy belated.
Dirty Low, Jerome. Just had my 39th along with Father's Day.
Put on some of that Bobby Brown night.
Right on.
But $19.5 million. God,
I wanted to.
You better do some $19.5 million shit this year.
That's all I ask. If you go ask for the money, I ask for the production. That's a lot.
You better give me $19.5 million, mother. Give me $19.5 million reasons why.
Records.
Now, granted, he can go.
Is records.
Now, what would be a reasonable number? I could see the Raiders either going 2 to 3 years. They'll probably they could probably turn this into an extension method. I'd go about what, 16 and a half
with some incentives.
Yeah. Let's say that if you get about 70 plus catches, you get 70 plus. That's what a 500K right there. You make first team all pro. That's about what, 1.5. Because I'm going to tell you this. Everybody always talks about Pro Bowl weighing more than anything, and it really doesn't. No. It's more, if you're on that all-pro, that first team all-pro, that's going to weigh more. So that's why I say about $1.5 million for incentives on that one. You got to be able to play the entire season. No injuries. You'll get an additional $2.5 million. Or no, take it back. I'll say about $3 million.
I can get with it. Then throw in some MVP numbers, and then throw in some single seasons or whatnot. I think 70 is too low, especially given the fact that he's already broken the 100 mark. I think that he would need to. Would need to
again. You didn't have a Devontae Adams. And the way Hunter Renfrow has stepped up, you didn't have that going.
That's what I said initially, and I would hold
that number right there. Okay, I like that.
That would get it done. I feel like that would get it done. And at 4 years, I could live with it. The last two would need to be voidable. Or one,
only one. Because you do the last two, nobody's going to want to sign off and do that. So one would be more reasonable.
So I would do two. I would do two with a team option and then a player option.
Just do one. That's all you need to go. I'm telling you, it would sell with only one. You want to be able to get both in agreement. You don't want to be in those stalemate situation.
Right. I mean, you could still do both. You could only go with one voidable year, but then still have the team option for 1 year, and then a player option for the other. So
what you also can do is this. You can fizz the numbers a little bit where it can be cap friendly going like these next year and the following year, and then kind of offload most of it into that year 3.
Right. I said, and finesse the overall salary with workout bonus, healthy workout bonuses.
Yeah. Again, like I said, you got to play about 95% of the season.
Yeah.
So meaning you can the best will let you miss about 1 or 2 games.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that seems more realistic. That seems reasonable. I mean, look, we're human beings, and the body can break down at times. I understand that if you miss 1 or 2 games, because shit can happen. Because these motherfuckers be like, this motherfucker's been whooping my ass up and down, left and right on this field, up, down, side to side. I'm going to try to take this motherfucker out.
Yep.
So, again, I completely understand if something would have happened where, damn, he's going to miss maybe a game or so. Or maybe, he tried to, you can have a weird injury. I understand that. So you got to factor certain things in. These are things you have to factor in of scenarios that can happen. So what Nubian Queen said, 15 mil with incentive like that, I think what's going to end up happening, it'll probably be about 16. About 16. I say about 16 with incentive. Make that about, and you can turn this into like an extension. So what he's making right now, we can just go on and carry that on instead of ripping up and making a new contract.
If they rip it up and give him a whole new contract, he'll get all his money up front, and then they can tailor it off. They can teeter it off and do whatever they want to do with it over and set it to where he'll get much like they've done all the other contracts. Yes, this will be the guaranteed amount, but you have to be on the roster by this day. Yeah. If you're not on the roster, you don't get paid. But if you are, this money is right here for you. So what do you want to do?
Now, we'll also say this, that you don't have to go right into paying Darren Waller now. And I get that. Everybody wants to get everybody squared away. But you don't have to pay him now because he's still under contract. And, the way they changed up things with the CBA and certain rules and all, and even Darren Waller even said, my main focus is to be here at camp, be here for the season. So when you got somebody that's cooperating with you, like right there, I'm willing to make sure that we can work with you because you're working with me. You're saying, I'm letting my agent handle this. I'm going to say he's taking the Derek Carr route, which is a good route. You let your agent handle that.
Yes.
You're going to go and say, hey, I'm going to be at camp. I'm going to be working out, stay healthy, get my head in this playbook because I want to make sure I comprehend and understand things and be ready for the season. And I'm telling you this. Matter of fact, you know who also took that route as well? Michael Crabtree.
Yep.
And it worked out good for him. He got paid.
Yep.
So Waller does that.
Go ahead.
Well, if Darren Waller does that, then we'll be all right. He'll be all right.
He'll be better than all right.
Oh, damn. Hold on. Really? I gotta double check that shit. Hold on. Let me double check. Let me double check.
Probability that's
I thought it was 1 year left.
No, it's 2 at $6 million. At $6 million both years.
Oh shit, look. God damn, yep, it is. Shit. Let me stop. Thank you, Nubian. Thank you, Nubian Queen. Oh man, I'm thinking like, look, you see what work has done to me, bro.
I see the
You see, I
sharpness has
usually
been
have I
dulled.
got my list out and shit.
I was just letting you do
Dang.
this. I see. You see what happens?
Yeah, ladies and gents, this is what happens when you get a new job. You're in depth with your job, and then sometimes you don't even see sunlight.
I don't see sunlight.
Literally, I don't see sun. Sometimes on my job, I don't see sunlight, bro. I will be nose diving into my work, and then I be realizing like, damn, I came in at 7:30, and I'm realizing it's already 2:00. Be like that. But yeah, he's still on the contract. They can work this shit at the end of next year where they get more money on the salary cap. So at the end of the day, Raiders are fucking set. Now,
I still think it's 100% that something gets done.
Get it done now instead of waiting and lingering around.
It's too much of a priority.
No, and that's good that they're willing to take these steps. Now, you think they ready for the juicy shit?
I am. I don't know about them, but so this is our show. So if you want to jump out the juicy juice,
you think they ready for the
for that wop?
You think they ready for the diabetes?
The wop?
The diabetes.
At 36 minutes and 40 seconds, they ready
you
for
think
the
they ready for the diabetes?
Diabetes. Jesus Christ. Wow.
Ooh, shit.
The checks that you must be stacking must be incredible.
God damn, man. That sounds like my old job. Shit. Wow. I can't do that shit no more, bro.
I'm too old for that shit. Said, and you doing it at that level. Go ahead. Sanjoku.
I like that idea, Jeff.
Said in 3 years, we're going to have all of our stars up for a contract. I'm guessing they will give Waller a 3-year deal too. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So,
and then that way they can choose all over again who they want to pay, what they're going to do to move forward. It's modern organizations, modern NFL football. Well, welcome to the cutting edge from being stuck in Gruden's football back in 1998 and Al Davis's front office back in the 1960s. For the Raiders organization is now a modern NFL organization from top to bottom. The only thing left to prove that this transformation has been complete is the product on the field. They've went out and acquired the talent. They're going to coach it up. They're going to do what they do. But right now, the Raiders have made leaps and bounds once again and are poised to do some things that that it's been so long since we've seen them do. And we've never seen shrewdness out of the front office quite like we have, except for maybe when Reggie did it. Because for all the stuff that we've been talking about Reggie, you look at, nobody can take 2016 away from him, where he absolutely crushed, or 2014, 2015, and then 2016, where they ultimately named him the GM of the executive of the year. But somehow we always want to trash him and not give him his flowers for what he did.
No, absolutely.
When almost all his talent has been successful. It may not have been with the Raiders, but almost all his talent has been successful.
So that being said, Phil, boy, let us talk about this wide receiver core, man. Well, our starting lineup, man. Let me tell you something. I really like this, man. I mean, yeah, we already know about Devontae Adams, but Renfro on the outside, Keelan Cole in the slot,
Darren Waller split out.
Yo,
maybe that's a precursor. Maybe government secrets. Let's go on and pull that back.
So overall, your main wide receivers you're gonna see are Adams, Renfro, and Cole. So everybody that was sleeping on Cole, don't sleep on Cole. And yeah, we talking about Cole with Big Shirley.
Big Shirley. Who's had him?
Ooh. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Damn,
yeah.
Phil.
Yeah,
Damn,
I had to like, hold on. And they're not gonna want me to tell that one. They're gonna have to see that one. But yeah. So that would make sense why that number was that high. Now that I thought about that. And that would be
makes a lot of sense for how they utilization. Yeah. But yeah, your three wide receivers are Keelan Cole, Hunter Renfro, and Devontae Adams. That's your big three right there. Speed, possession receiver, and X factor.
What's going on, Linnell?
Hey, Linnell, how you doing, man?
And no,
Alejandro, how you doing?
You don't need Will Fuller. You really don't.
No. This look, I'm gonna say this. Add any more wide receivers. Will Fuller? No. Will Fuller. When the last time Will Fuller had a healthy season?
Probably when he was playing with Chester.
Like, you should really think about it. Why is he still a free agent?
Supposed to have all this speed.
Come to think about it, he ain't never played a full 16 games. Why would you want somebody that can't play a full 16 games? Last year, he only played, 2 games?
Hey. He's fast, though.
Keelan Cole's faster.
It's not possible. Yeah. It's not possible.
Well, Will Fuller's 40 time. I'm interested. 4.31. Okay.
No, Will Fuller.
Oh, no, 4.3. No, that was 4.32. He had a 4.32.
So he is actually faster than Will Fuller? Or Will Fuller still holds that advantage? But while you were doing that, I went back and I looked at Will Fuller's game totals, and he played 14 games his rookie year.
They run the same damn speed. They fast.
Okay, cool.
Shit.
Wow. Hey, can I read you off some numbers real quick?
All right.
635, 423, 503, 670, 879, 26. So that's his yardage
that's
total.
Will Fuller's numbers.
Yeah. Over a 6-year career.
That ain't impressive.
That's an above average running back number. And he's supposed to be the deep threat. Now in 2020, he averaged 16.6 yards per reception with 8 receiving touchdowns. And I can see that that's probably why. And it's 70.7 catch per percentage was the second highest in his career.
Hold up, Chuck. I would not compare him to Seth Roberts.
No,
don't do that. Don't do that. Y'all gotta look. Listen, God damn it, I'm tired of hearing this shit.
You gotta understand that this is a different offense than you're used to seeing, and the way that he'll get deployed is much different. Cole is fast and a route runner. Fuller is just fast.
That's it.
And Cole is going to be put in positions. Think about all the attention that's going to be going to Waller. Think about all the attention going to Adams. Think about all the attention going to Renfro. Cole is going to be the guy that's getting lost in the shuffle. And while you're thinking about Cole, you don't think about Cole in front of Josh Jacobs. So he's your fifth, sixth option that nobody's looking at, who happens to be the fastest guy on the field for the Raiders. Think about it.
When the last time Fuller was a big play threat?
2020.
Think about that one. Where, as I'm looking at Keelan Cole, you had some shitty ass quarterbacks, a shitty ass offense, and still made something out of nothing. I want that motherfucker that can eat with situations like that.
That's real.
Will Fuller was supposed to be this guy in 2020 with Houston, and to be honest, he really wasn't. You know, they had already shipped off what's his face? DeAndre Hopkins. Yeah. And Will Fuller was supposed to be this number one who couldn't even be a number one. Shit. Alone couldn't really be a number
75 targets in 2020, 53 catches out of 11 games.
Yeah.
Got 879 yards, 16.6 yards per reception with 8 touchdowns. It wasn't bad. That's why everybody's enamored with it. But the year before was 71 targets, 49 catches, 670 yards, 3 touchdowns. Last year was 2 games, no starts, 8 targets, 4 catches, 26 yards.
See,
that's what y'all want.
Chuck, this offense is not like the years that we had Seth Roberts. Seth Roberts was just really your just slot guy. I mean, when Seth Roberts kind of just fell off.
Seth Roberts in 2016 was targeted 77 times, caught 38 passes for 397 yards, 10.4 yards per catch, and 5 touchdowns.
Not even
you said in 2015, and he played in 16 games. 2015, he played in 16 games with 55 catches, 55 targets, 32 catches, 480 yards, and 5 touchdowns. Said the last two years hasn't broken 500 yards of receiving once, and those 10 touchdowns were the most that he scored since the rest of his career. Keelan Cole's production should be much better than that.
Literally, Keelan Cole first year was what? 80, he had 83 targets, 42 receptions, 748, 3 touchdowns, 70 targets, 38 catches, 491, 1 touchdown, 35 targets, 24 catches, 361, 3 touchdowns, 88 targets, 55 catches, 642, 5 touchdowns. Then last year, 51 targets, 28 catches, 449, and 1 touchdown. The thing about it, Cole is just simply better.
And remember that he came into the league with Blake Bortles throwing him passes.
And then some unknown quarterbacks throwing him passes.
Chad Henne.
Aging Joe Flacco and some other motherfucker. Damn, I say the name. Who the quarterback back in 2020? Shit. Damn it. I got to look this shit up.
Here, hold on. I got you.
I got it right here. Motherfucker. Minshew. He was getting shit from Minshew, Jake Luton.
Mike Lennon.
Fucking, yeah. Long neck.
Robinson got in there and threw actually he didn't, but it looked like he was going to throw a pass, and I guess he fumbled.
And what? Back in what?
Got sacked is what happened. So it's not like, so he went out there and he put out those stats, and it's not like he had very much to work with. Said you
Shit,
even
this man had what? Yeah, Bortles and Chad Henne, and then Brad Nortman. But you get where I'm coming. At. I'm like, this man did not have a solid quarterback run. And shit, last year, God damn. Look, they had Keelan throwing passes. You know it's bad. You had Zach Wilson, Mike White, Josh Johnson, Joe Flacco, shit, Jamison Crowder.
It was bad. It was bad.
Not one quarterback. Shit, your quarterback that had.
Well, he had Sunshine. He had Sunshine, but there was no system in place, so Sunshine couldn't even really do his thing.
Man, look, I'm gonna be real. They should have just let Josh Johnson just finish up because he was putting up decent numbers than what I'm seeing. Shit, even Flacco, wow. Josh Johnson threw 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. You know, that's what gets me. They do him like shit, man. I swear to God. Anywho, but
he getting his money.
Yeah, he gets his money.
Longevity. Yeah, get it longevity. He been in the league almost 20 years now.
That's what it feel like, bro.
Say he was playing back in the day with Marshawn and them, wasn't he?
Shit.
Yeah.
He outplayed his cousin.
Still out there getting money.
Man.
Get money. Let them play for damn near all 32 teams. Getting money. Holla at your boy. But
overall, like I said, what you're seeing so far, that's going to be your wide receiving group. Demarcus Robinson coming in. What? That's a battle between him and Hollins to take that 4th spot. But that's a problem you want to have. And what's crazy is Johnson is fighting for his life. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
You would think for someone to be like a speed receiver like him, he would end up having a chance to hold things down, but I guess not. But overall, this wide receiving core looks good, man. To have this as your start off, it's going to be good. Now, your whole tight end situation, I don't think they're sure about the number 2 spot.
You got Cole Fotheringham.
Yeah, what I tell you about Fotheringham? Big ass farm boy that can block and can catch.
They don't call him Fotheringham for no reason because he's your daddy.
Yes,
in between 6 to 8. Yes.
Yeah.
6 to 8. He's gonna have the most favorable coverages all season long. The most favorable coverage all season long.
Well, Jeff, that's what I said. Cole Fotheringham, he's a blocking tight end, but can also catch. And when I mean he can block, he can open up holes. He's not going to get pushed back like I saw with Foster Moreau. Foster Moreau was having problems all year long. Even when they readjusted the O-line and readjusted what they were running more of the power and gap.
And eliminating his wham blocks and pulls.
And he's still getting pushed back. Yeah, Moreau, he's alive. I'm sorry. I say it right now. And if you ain't heard it, you heard it from me. I feel like Foster Moreau is a liability at tight end right now. I think the Raiders are looking to replace that number 2 spot. So he's going to have to fight to do what he needs to do. He can end up being pushed down to being a number 3 guy, or he could be on the trading block.
I don't think he's a liability. I like what he can do in terms of catching the football, but he's going to have to be better. He's going to be pushed. He's going to have to earn his spot. He's going to have to fight for it. And he's sure as hell going to need to hold on to the goddamn football and not put it on the ground when you finally catch it and run with it a little bit.
Okay, you seen the wide receivers? I mean, you seen the tight ends we have on the roster, right?
They have their choice. They have quite a few, and they know what good tight ends look like. So if they brought these guys in here and they like them, the chances are so will we.
I mean, that's a long ass list of tight ends, bro.
7 deep. They replacing they cutting guys to replace them.
You know, they ain't gonna keep like the most they're gonna keep is 3 tight ends. So I mean, you got Nick Bowers, Fotheringham, Jacob Hollister, Jesper Horsted. Now, Jesper Horsted, you might want to keep an eye on. Because the Bears, the Bears were utilizing him a little bit more than what people were expecting. And he was catching touchdowns. So Phil, he got up thinking came in and got 3 last year? 2 or 3. But I think he had 2 of them called back. And I was like, damn, this guy's finding ways to get open. Serviceable blocking tight end as well. But Waller's safe. But the thing about it, you got 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it's back down to 6. What was it? 1, 2. It's back down to 6. Unless Tyrone Wheatley Jr. going to come back and play tight end.
Thought you said that he was up to about 325.
Yeah, I know. I mean, shit. I mean, you can be a big ass tight end and just say fuck it.
Hey, if you can run, shit, why not?
If he got his daddy's speed
package.
If he got his daddy's speed, Joe. If he got Tyrone Wheatley seniors, no, he's with the Jets. He went and joined his quarterback.
That's my quarterback, you.
But yeah, Foster Moreau, man, that's a question mark right now. He's got to show a lot going into camp. He's got to show, yes, that he can hold on to the ball. Yeah, I know, Chuck, you can say the same thing. What the fuck?
And we got him. I do. But I don't like
it.
Boom.
That was weird. But yeah, he's got to deal with Hollister. He's got to deal with, like I said, Fotheringham and Nick Bowers.
Mm-hmm.
Bowers, and again, Penn State knows how to bring in some good tight ends as well as linebackers.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be an interesting way to start off. I mean, we're 2 weeks away from mandatory OTAs for those few days, and then Jeff, don't get me started with Drake. He ain't off the hook. He got to be able to come in there and show that he's healthy.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. But go on and wrap this up, Phil.
Yeah, no, you haven't eaten. They got to feed the children.
Yep, got to feed the children. Came
out
here.
About your children. We talking about you.
Nah, you got to feed the children. They ain't eating either. So got the dog there. The dog done rushed me out here looking for some food too. I feel bad out here. The dog then came out here looking at the cat sideways, thinking she about to chew on some catnip.
So one thing I did hear was this: that running back room is going to get small. So Raiders only keep 3 backs or 4.
That'd be wild, son. That'd be wild.
Why are you crying? It looked like you were crying. I don't know. Maybe it's hot out there, shit. But it's something to really think about, Phil.
Yes,
3 running backs on the roster.
3?
I'm thinking it might end up being 3 running backs on that roster, man.
It's gonna be 4.
It's gonna be 4.
It's gonna be 4.
So if it's 4,
they're already down to 1 fullback. So,
yeah, that's true. That's true. Now remember, Hollister can come and play H-back too. So technically speaking, you got 1.5. But Jacobs, White, Bolden.
Will it be Bolden? Will it be Drake? Will it be Brown? Will it be Sincere?
Sincere gone, bro.
Oh, but he's on the injured list. But how many designations do they have to be able to bring a guy back? I believe they're able to bring back 2 extra players this year, aren't they?
Yes, but again, I don't think they're going to wait on him. So
I believe he's on injured reserve, so they can wait on him.
Interesting.
Because if you put him on the practice squad, he can be taken by somebody else. But if you put him on injured reserve, he's off limits. So that's where I would believe it would be the opposite, in fact.
But other than that, that's pretty much it. Get you guys up to date, up to speed on anything. And no, I don't think they would do like a direct cut with, Kenyon Drake. It'd probably be like an injury settlement.
Yeah.
But he still has time to go in and do his physical.
Yeah, they owe him way too much money to directly cut him. If he's able to go, he's going to play. That is a skill set that they desperately need. If he's available to play, he will play.
No, definitely. But like I said, in my eyes, Jacobs, White, Bolden, and Drake. I think Drake still manages to get himself ready to go.
I promise you.
You ain't shit. God damn.